Okay, so let's get on with it. First, let's minimize my live window. Move that. Okay. So, one of the things I really like to do when it's been a long time since I've played Magic the Gathering, is I go. There's so many sets that got released, so many different techniques and different game mechanics. That's what I'm trying to think of. Or trying to word I'm trying to think of. So yeah, whenever I miss a lot of the game, new updated game mechanics, or new updated cards, or new updated creature types, or fighting types, or whatever, um, I go to my decks and I delete them because they are no longer current. I'm sure that one of the newer cards from one of the newer sets will be better to build a new deck upon than old cards. Because old cards are gonna go bad, go exiled. I am drawing a blank on that word. But oh well, you just can't use them anymore. I'm gonna go standard format. Now, I know there's no one watching right now, but I'm still probably gonna talk like people are watching just for the replay, the video I post. So, since I don't have anyone to ask what color deck I should build, and henceforth, I will just go with my trusty old faithful white and green. I have a couple different choices on how I want to build the deck. So my two favorite choices on a white-green deck are probably mana ramping, getting high mana cost cards out early in the game, because each creature you can tap for one mana of any color. There's a land you can convert one color mana to the next, so multiple lands. So that is one of my favorite ones, but I think my all-time favorite mechanic is token creation. Let me see if I can pull up a card. Okay, so this is one of the cards I was just thinking about. Said that. Vigilance. O'Hare Talk, Deepest Foundation, legendary creature guard. He has vigilance. If one or more creature tokens would be created under your control, 3 times that many of those tokens are created instead. When O'Hare Talk dies, return to the battlefield tapped and transformed under its owner's control. Then it transforms into Temple of Civilization. So, the first, when he's a god, anytime a token's created, if it says create 2 tokens, it creates 3 times that many, so it'd be 6 tokens. Love it. But on the right side, he's basically immortal, because when he dies, leaves the when he dies, not leaves the battlefield. So he has to specifically die from -1 counters, or attack damage. But I can transform when he turns into the temple. I can transform him back to the god, and with his first power of creating 3 times as many tokens, the second half of the Temple of Civilization card should not be hard at all. Transform this land. It costs 3 mana. and a tap. Activate only if you have attacked with 3 or more cards this turn, and only as a sorcerer. But right above that, you can tap to add a white mana, so that just adds more to your mana pool. It's just not that much for a card that costs 6 mana. But yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a token deck. White-green token deck. What's solved? If one or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus a clue token are created instead. Tokens S. See if I can get more cards that affect created tokens. Excuse me. Destroy target creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. Heir Apparent is a good token creator. You can usually only have 4 of the same card in a deck, but Heir Apparent, there's no limit. Let's bring them up to 10. Whenever Kellen attacks, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card with mana value 3 or less, put it into your hand. Otherwise, you may put it into your graveyard. Create map token. Yeah, no, I'm good on you, bud. Creature tokens you control get 1/1. I like that. I guess that'd be 1 balance. So I'm already up to 42 cards, but I will just keep going. And then, like that. So at the bottom of this, it says all my attacking tokens will have flying, so that will help a lot. What rarity is this card? It is silver, mini. Let's go left, 21. Yeah, let's do it. Man, these are all pretty low cost too. We haven't gotten to the green yet. Oh, well, that did not take long at all. Bristlebud Farmer. It's a creature, it's a plant druid, it's a legendary. As trample, when this creature enters, create 2 food tokens. Whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice a food token. If you do mill 3 cards, you may put a permanent card from among them into your hand. No thank you. Good for a green-black deck. I don't like milling. It feels like I'm just throwing my whole deck away and getting it back, and it's exhausting, but I can just keep it all in my hand. Create X, where X number of creature cards in your graveyard. Yeah, sure. Doubling Season, that's another really good one. It's a legendary enchantment. Is it legendary? Is that what that orange color means? I haven't been on this app in so long. Um, and I've been playing Magic for a while, so I'm confused on how I forgot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's legendary. Exotic, maybe? That's probably what it is. Exotic. Mythic. Jesus, so many different words to describe the same rarity. Okay, so doubling season. It's a enchantment. If an effect would create one or more tokens under your control, it creates twice as many of those tokens instead. If an effect would put one or more counters on a permanent you control, it puts twice that many of those counters on that permanent instead. Hopefully that doesn't count for negative counters too. But yeah, grabbing you. Might as well grab you. Definitely grabbing that. So we're up to 52 cards. We're almost all creature. Let's look at land. Yeah. White green land. I don't have any? That's crazy. Why is it still on? Just reset. Was no creatures or something? I just want land. Thank you. Now can I get white green mix? I mean, it's not too high of a cost, I can grab those. But it's not what I'm here for. Another legendary god, this one's cool too. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. You may put a creature card and or land card from among them onto the battlefield and put the rest on the bottom of your library, not graveyard, in random order. And then when he dies, he returns tapped under its owner's control as a Temple of Cultivation. And then I can just transform him back for 3 mana and a tap this card, so that's pretty great. But I'm good on him. And I bit my tongue earlier, and I cannot seem to talk right in the tip of my tongue. A little bump on it. Okay, green, yellow. So they're all inners tapped. There's none inners tapped unless. What? Survey. What's survey do again? With the top card, you may put it into your graveyard. Scry. I think I like Scry better. Yeah, I can put that top one. So this one for sure. There we go. Ten plains, 5 forests. So 15. Okay, we're back here. I don't like the survey thing, but we'll go with just inners tapped. What'd that bring us down to? 5 forest, 5 plains. Hey, I can live with that. I can live with that. So now, let's take that off. I already have 2 right here. I have 5 rare, but I've had that card for a while. It might go out soon. What does Explore do? Oh, it's moment gathers. I mean, I don't think I have any exile cards in right now. It's white color. White pen. What's this? As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature. Okay, if it's the target of a spell, the spellcaster has to pay the ward cost to be able to target this card. When an artifact enters, exile target leaves the battlefield. It's 1 cost. Oh, I have to sacrifice an artifact or creature, and I'm not running an artifact deck. If this creature enters, choose 1. So another target creature you own. Return it. Next. I think there might be a green one that enchant land with it, and that exiles a target creature an opponent controls until my enchantment leaves the battlefield. If I remember correctly, but it looks like I might not be remembering correctly, or they might have banned it. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Banned. Instead of exile and everything. It's kind of funny. Okay. So basically with this card, whenever it enters my battlefield, I look through my library for 5 differently named mana cards, and I can pick one of each and play them on the battlefield at the beginning of your step. Not all 5 at once, apparently. It's 1 at a time at each of your end of your turns. Okay. Mill 2? No, I'm not about that life, bud. Buried in the garden. Yes, this is what I was looking for. So, I enchant a land I own with this card, Buried in the Garden. It's a enchantment aura. When this aura enters, exile target non-land permanent that you don't control until this aura leaves the battlefield. So I can target any non-land permanent. It's artifacts, creatures. I don't know if enchantments count. But I also get to add an additional 1 mana of any color to the land I enchant with this. So I think those. What the heck is this? Cease and desist? Oh, I added it. Fudge. Okay. On the... Can I only pick one of them? I mean, I don't want any of them. Theoretically, I could pick one of them. So, that should be it right here. Was it just cease, or was it desist as well? Okay, so let's look at our deck. So, 19 creature, 20 non-creature. Looks like most of my cards cost around 2 mana to cast. Okay, I don't have a lot of token cards, do I? Okay, so I might use this guy, because if I tap him, add a mana of any color. But then, if I commit a crime, it untaps him. It can only happen once, but... yay, it has a little, dialogue box underneath the description. Visitors to the town of Hardbristle found the locals to be quite prickly. Whatever, dude. It's crazy how a non-funny joke can be made funny in the gaming universe. Or whatever 6-7 means. Jesus. Okay. Child of God 10 joined the stream. I don't know how long ago that happened. I appreciate you joining. Every view means a lot. You know, if you like the stream, you like the content, you have ideas for different or more content, just let me know. Drop a comment, send a gift, you know, do whatever. I'm open to everyone on here. And I think my goal today is 5 roses, which that's not gonna happen. But in joined? Man, well, thank you for joining the stream. Hope you like the content. If you do, please let me know. So we're still building this deck. 63 out of 60. I like to stay at an even 60. So I need... Yeah, I'm gonna grab that person. Now I'm trying to think if there's any enchantments or artifacts that I need for this deck. Because I still don't feel like I have enough token cards. massive fish and I exile one of my own cards and come back with a 1/1 counter. So that's pretty cool. But it's not what I'm looking for. It is a pretty good card. Yeah, those in there. Now this would be good if I had a life gaining deck. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain 5 more life this turn, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. I don't have a lot of game life cards, I don't think. And that has nothing. Oh yeah, it does. Let's say it has nothing to do with tokens, but I would have been immediately wrong. It was warped. Okay. Sounds like a bunch of hoopla. Great 4/1 white dog creature. Cats. Now we're getting to the exciting stuff. Whenever a non-token, non-angel creature you control dies, return to the battlefield under its own control. That's fine. Yes. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Attack those creatures. Heck yes. Okay. Should be all of the that were green that remember. I don't know about the new things, but I remember using this one time and it dominated. Basically, if I use it on a dying creature, I can transfer its like attack power to another creature and then have that creature attack. It's a little more complicated than that, but that's the gist of it. Oh, yes. Ooh, yes, I like that. I get to make a copy of a target enchantment that's on my battlefield that I don't already control, or that I control but don't have another one with the same name. Enchanted creatures you can down, not to mention. Okay, so we're at 80 out of 60 cards. Definitely have to tie that down a bit. So, 1,000. Three of those, or 24. I should only have 20 mana right? It's so long since I played this game. Oh. That's it. Long way around. I'm gonna try to pay attention to these. Ricardo SV America Angry has just joined the stream. Thank you so much. I'm just finishing this deck, about to run some rounds, test it out. So 24 land. Let me just take 4 off of that. That doesn't seem right. If I have... Why is it not letting me go back? Sideways just joined. Thank you so much, buddy. I don't know what that 20 beside your hand thing, the wave you did it means. Maybe it means you sent me something. I'm not sure. I'm not on TikTok regularly, so I don't know how it works. But thank you for joining the stream, Sideways. If you like what you're seeing, don't be afraid to leave a comment, send a gift, let me know what I'm doing wrong or right. I'm here for it. Let's get back to this deck. So, right off the bat, let's get this Chica gone. I need to take away creatures and non-creatures. Just about the same rate. So... I could do go down to 6 on that. I think I'm just gonna try long creatures and beating it. I think that includes the Planeswalker. Okay. I kind of want to drop some higher mana cards. What's this? Create X. I'm gonna have a lot of tokens. They don't go to the graveyard. They just disappear into the ether. Hacking tokens, yeah. That's good for this stand. Yeah. 10 more cards, and I'm guessing almost all of them have to be non-creature. At least 6 of them. Can I bring that up? Carrot cake might have to go. No. It's 2/1/1s. 2 mana. It's pretty freaking good. Okay, I know what that does. What does that do? Yeah. Get rid of this. And 3 cards on the non-creatures. I mean, I don't know, I feel like 24 is... It's better than 20, of course. I feel like an even mix, 20, 20, 20, 20 land, 20 creature, 20 non-creature, would not mix well. Excuse me. Yeah, you gotta go. Yeah, I guess that. Pretty sure there's some 1-cost admins. Spin this one, you can see some spell. Lame. And no matter how you look at the heart missile, better at mana effect for the cost. I like that. Oh, taken away some color balance. Yeah, I need to take away white. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Still at 28 white years. I'm gonna take away the white cards until I get down to 26. Probably an even number. Creature, non-creature. A non-token, non-angel creature control. Yeah. Just for this deck's just for tokens. Enchantment. I do have an idea for an enchantment deck. It should be perfect. 3 more cards, probably white. Non-creature. And white non-creature, whatever I said. creature cards. Excuse my language. I think that's the first time I cussed it. I apologize. I'll be keeping a better eye on that. I don't really have sensitivities to, mature language, but I know the streaming platforms for all ages, so I will refrain from cursing. Non-creatures. Which means I have way too many non-creatures in here, I guess. Get lost here and there. No, there's not enough. We gotta destroy, and exile. Almost done with this deck. I doubt anyone's still on here watching, but if you are, thank you for staying this long. I know this deck's been a little bit of a beast of burden, but I'm almost through with it. Julia Soulheat, thank you so much for jumping on the stream. Don't be afraid to leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the content. If you know anything about Magic, don't be afraid to put your 2 cents in. My streams are gonna be like community based, everyone talks to everyone, has a good time. Everybody love everybody. Yelly. It's a way better mix, but still like more green than a little more green. Julia, did I pronounce your last name correctly? Soul Heal? You know what, guys? Let's just try this out. Let's see if this deck I just spent.
What an adventure! You're well on your way
My
to
stream's
being
taking
a
a second
great
to pop
planeswalker.
up. 45 minutes.
Got a quest.
Building.
If you complete it, you'll get a reward. Go here